Hello, thank you for joining me on the Brandon Youngstrom YouTube channel today. We're going to take this Prius to the top of 5 Mile, which is over into that direction. I actually already made a video of this, never posted that video because I had some major malfunctions. But this time I put a lift kit on here with a little bit more ground clearance. I think in all we have about 5 inches or so. So I'm going to show you a 1-minute montage of exactly what happened when we were out here. Looks like it's just one thing after another. I thought I was just going to safely drive this Prius back down to the road, and I hit a couple of fairly big rocks. Oh man, dude. The biggest hole in the engine's oil pan. We decided to throw on a skid plate to keep us from having any more oil pan issues along in the future. Let's go ahead and unload the Prius and get started with our day. There's our recovery rig if it gets stuck. Got to before, lost all the coolant out of my engine just up on that hill climb right over there. We can go take another look at it. I don't think I want to try that again because I want this car to last a little bit longer. I have more plans in the future to make videos with it.
He's walking up to the minor setback spot.
Major setback. I'm not gonna try it again. Too expensive. I'm just gonna drive around the bypass right here.
Okay, don't slide off.
Are Are you laying under it?
Yeah.
You want me to go straight?
Yep.
Okay.
Turn left.
That's crazy. This is definitely going to be the steepest and most difficult challenge yet that we put the Prius through, but it won't be the last one. We're actually about 1/3 of the way up to the top of the mountain, and at the top of this hill climb, there's a couple of iconic mine shafts for 5 Mile, Utah. Let's give it a go. So I can't quite tell you really the history of these mine shafts, but there is actually a Jeep at the bottom of this one. If you come up here at night with flashlights, you can't actually see the back end of the Jeep. You can't see it during the day because it's too bright outside. You have to make the bottom end of the tunnel brighter than what's out here to see the Jeep.
What are you doing, Brandon?
I'm just putting on a seatbelt. No big reason. Is this the right way to the top of the mountain?
I think that's down.
No, that gets you to the top. We better go down it.
It doesn't look steep, but it's very steep. I told you we weren't supposed to come down this way.
I think the mountain is actually that way. Oh man, that back end got kind of high.
Hi, Brandon.
Hello.
Oh, can't stop. I can't stop.
You can't stop?
Sorry, I smashed into it a little bit there.
Smash into me?
Yeah.
When?
You stopped and I hit my brake and nothing happened. And I just bam.
I didn't even notice. Is there any damage?
No, I didn't hit it very hard. I don't think.
No, you're fine. I don't care. It's never going to be as bad as that.
Yeah, the foot brake doesn't work very good, so I smashed into the back of you.
That's funny. I didn't even notice. Like it was.
He said like it was nothing. Couldn't hear it past the rock spitting. Wow, I'm pretty impressed by that.
Oh, there's no way it's climbing up that. Well,
Never know unless you try.
well, maybe. Yeah, you're kind of right. We don't know unless we try. Should we try it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Seatbelts.
This is one of those don't know if you try videos.
we go.
What was I so worried about? It actually wasn't hard at all.
Those are what skid plates are for. It's just a front-wheel drive four-wheeler.
Come a long ways, but we're almost there. The top of the mountain can be seen right from this position. Really, the worst of it is over, so the rest of the way up is just going to be a nice, easy drive. I'm gonna go down the trail a lot further.
So you can have more of a run?
Get everything I can towards the hill.
Okay.
That is actually way steep.
That's pretty steep. That's all she's got.
So my battery was completely drained. I had no electric assist.
Oh.
I think if I can get it to charge and let it sit for a minute, it might be able to do it.
Come on, Prius. He's so close. He made it. Hey, you made it.
Yes! We did it! To the top of the mountain!
That one's a little bit taller. And I think it's steeper.
That one's taller and steeper.
And
That last hill was tall and steep. I don't think we're going to climb up that one.
that's the top though. You have to keep going. You're not at the top yet.
There's a sign. We're clearly at the top, right?
Do you consider that a sign?
I don't know. It was a sign. And I know there is a slightly taller mountain back over there, but we're not legally allowed over there. Government rules or something. All right. If you don't think that this is the top, then we'll try and climb up to the top of that one.
All right, we can call that the top.
Okay, now we're at the top. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm really thrilled that we didn't break anything. That's definitely a plus. And it's a really beautiful view up here. Let's just have a little inspection over here, starting with the skid plate. With that extra ground clearance that we got, we really didn't hit much. Got a little scratch right here and a scratch right there. The tires though, they took a beating. That is gnarly. This attempt was a whole lot better than our first time. But yeah, these tires, they've got one more trail left in them. Or maybe I'll just do a tire rotation. The back didn't get as beat up. If you would like to see me drive this car more places off-road, all you have to do is like, comment, subscribe. Actually, you know what? Forget about all that. I'm taking this car places either way.